workout of 2023. This is the last workout of 2023. And I'm just going to start with something easy because I should have put these gauntlets on before I make that full screen. So it's just an easy day. You might catch some basketball video game in the background. Is that too loud?
What?
Is that too loud? Well, you think it will get used to it? This is the first physical activity I've done all day. Oh, what's up, Chapley? How you doing? Man, last day of the year. Happy New Year. Just going through the motions until probably do some longsword in a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's the last day of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm trying to make sure when I'm swinging, I'm blocking my head. So whether I'm going like all out or just like practicing around, like this is like what, maybe like 80% or something. I'm trying to make sure I'm paying attention to blocking. I guard my head when I throw. I try to. So, plans for next year. We got Carnage coming up. What else? Carnage is in February. I'm not doing any events till then, mainly because that's gonna be like the beginning of the season, right? They have something in January somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but that will be like the beginning of the season for me. I don't. I can't. This is bottoming out. I'd like to get to Grapes of Wrath. Oh man, well, hope you heal up quick. Well, here's to healing up for 2024. Hope it's a speedy recovery for you. I'm trying to hit up all the Boo Hurt League events this year that I can. Grapes of Wrath, I think, is in May. That's going to be one of the next ones. But Carnage, of course, is right around the corner. I'm trying to fight right foot forward in buckler too. I'm trying to be less of a target. I keep trying to get that down too. So making sure I'm blocking my head. Trying to remember, I need to prefer to fight right foot forward. Plus, it gets you more in an offensive position. There's no point in blocking my fingers with my buckler. Like, if you're fighting with around your buckler, there's really no point in it in this, right? I can't even do that with gauntlets. You can do this way. There's never going to be a point in buckler where I go like that. I can't even get with the armor on. I can't. You know what I mean with the old historical manuscripts. It's just good to get out, do a little buckler, start off, make sure I can keep my shield up. Practice longsword all the time. I do practice buckler, but I just don't broadcast it. Too loud?
No.
All right. I don't know. Probably like a half hour. Because we're heading downtown. Right?
Left.
What's that?
Half hour left.
Well, half hour broadcast. All right. I didn't even want to pick up a sword today, but I have to. Yeah, it's like a good distraction, huh? The feathers. People swing at the feathers. I think I hit them with my arming sword when I'm doing sword and shield or buckler. All right. Best part of 2023 was fighting at the Arnold and making the gold bracket. That's my favorite 2023 thing. So we were like at the Arnold, right, for 3 days. And we had 6 of us the first day. So it was 5, so we had 1 sub. We got into the gold bracket. Didn't win anything other than advancing into the top bracket. Then the next day, one of them had to leave, so we just had 5. We fought like 5-on-5s with no subs. It was still a great time. Aha. So yeah, you know what? I actually got some plumage that's short. Like I can't really see it over the top. From the side, you can see it. Remember those feathers I got? The feathers you use for your crafts?
Yeah.
Because I thought they were too short for my helmet. I'll have to revisit that. And maybe it'd be like making a little plumage bouquet out of the feathers I got off Etsy, but they're short. It's a good idea, actually. They still look nice. Do you remember what kind of feathers they are?
No.
I don't remember myself. A lot of times I like to bait people to swing at my shield. A couple. Oh yeah, I'll be at the Arnold. I'm fighting in the Arnold again for the 3rd year. If there's any event I can say that I think's the best as far as crowd and stuff, it's the Arnold. It's insane. I mean, if you just walk around in armor all day, I'd say after bodybuilding, maybe after the slap fighting, like we got to be the most popular event there. Bodybuilding, powerlifting, then it's a toss up between the armored fighting and slap fighting. All right, got a 3-on-3 basketball playing. Yeah, so if they can get to the Arnold, if you ever can get to the Arnold, it's an amazing time. I will say that. Yeah, for our melee team, we got all the way up to, we fought the gold bracket. And the second day, we were in like last place in the gold bracket. But just to make it there, you know, as a team was great. So we didn't win anything except the respect for it. I got 3rd in Buckler. I'm fighting Buckler at the Arnold. I'm on the longsword wait list. Right foot forward. That's what I gotta remember. Unless I'm hitting like that. Of course, it'll be moving around, right? So the list, this is what I'm not crazy about. These events these days are on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you're like out. So you gotta have Facebook. Then you gotta pay attention to the pages because they're like, here's the Arnold sign up. And I work at night, so like the whole day goes by. Like 8 hours later, you know, my teammate had forwarded me the link, and I signed up. But you know, like every slot's filled. I was lucky I got in on Buckler. Yeah, it's like first come, first serve. I go Buckler. Well, you know, I have those videos. Like she'll help me train sometimes, or just do blocking. Which maybe if you want to do that tomorrow for a little bit, if we're here and have time. I need to do that soon. like no sword, and then she just swings at me, and it keeps me fresh. Like so, like whenever I'm fighting, I can just this arm operates separate of everything else, and I have a very, I guess, boring kind of strict couple moves I do, and I just try and go through them, whether it's in slow motion or not. It's just muscle memory because when I'm out there, it all just seems to flow. Sometimes, like I'll do things like I'll bait some attacks or certain things. I like to try and get people to swing at my shield, so when they swing, it's a quick hit to the arm. It's like one of my favorite things. Like you stand around like this a little bit, so they think, oh, this is open. And then as soon as they swing, you're trying to intercept their sword and them the arm. The other one is to stand around like this. And then when they swing, come up and catch it if it's overhead to block it, and then you can hit them. All this is just going through the motions and making sure I have the strength to keep my shield up. Nothing like getting out there and your shield arm is too worn out. I'm not a fan of how these events go. Here's a sign up on Facebook. Oh, you missed it. Well, I guess you're not in it. Oh my God. Less than 4 seconds? That's nuts. That'd be something to see. I don't know if you got any video footage of it, but that's probably, that has got to be like a record. Honestly, it's probably like, I've never seen one go that fast. I wouldn't be surprised if you hold the world record for that. That's like what? Like I'm trying to do math. I mean, one in the third strikes per second or something like that, or more, faster. Oh my gosh. The other team won with the second to go. I thought they were going to miss it. All right. Yeah. So the next full on live workout is going to probably be in a day or two. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you ever have it and want to share it, I definitely check it out. It's got to be like the world record buckler fight. Like, no joke. Oh man, what's up, another viewer? We're about to just pick up the buckler here. I got the heat up because it's like 30 some degrees outside. Man, I'm sweating in this outfit. I was just telling my daughters over here that it smells horrible. Can you smell it?
No.
No, lucky. So, buckler, just going through the motions, trying to get it in my head to fight right foot forward to start. And then I'm making sure I'm getting my buckler up high enough to protect my head. I like to go this way. I don't like the strapped ones like this. Oh, what's up, John? Another John. That's my name too. Seattle. Seattle area. I mean, I don't know what's in Seattle. There's a Salt Lake City, the Salt Lake Crusaders. I think they're ACW. I'm not too familiar with that area. I like buckler this way. I don't like strap buckler for buckler fights. Pro fights, I like buckler strapped to my hand. For sword and buckler, I prefer it this way. I think it's done on the angle more. I wish I had my Arnold footage for the buckler. Like, I just went insane. They said, like, with the speed. So I don't even really train for speed, except I will, like, occasionally. But I try and just muscle memory it, and then the speed just comes when you're out there fighting. But yeah, that I had people tell me they like never saw me move like that fast. And I try to just act like I'm at home doing this. You know, I try and train my shield separate when I can. Gives me a little bit of thoughtless, mindless reaction to people swinging swords, so I can focus on looking for openings with my right hand. Usually, if I train for speed, it's usually outside because I can really whack that thing out there. That's why I use a plastic one on here, because I'm trying to preserve the life of my practice dummy. Right foot forward. Here's that parry. Up. Up. There's nothing like baiting someone to swing at your head, and you block it and you hit them in the head. Actually, in one of the rounds, I was fighting like one-handed. Yeah, opponents just living pals. Huh?
No, I smell it.
You smell it? All right, she can smell my Gambison over there. Also, something funny I just saw about the Arnold. I even fought with my shield behind my back for a little bit. I forgot about that. Can't believe I won third place. I I was doing all kinds of things like with this guy because he's really good. So I was like picking my feet up and like doing stuff like I guess you can't see, but pick my feet up. And I was just like waiting for him. I was just ready so like if he was gonna come at me because he's like sort of taking his time, standing far away. And I was just like going like this. And I was just staring at his leg because he was really tall. And I was like, I'm gonna hit him right in the leg. I was just going like this, and then the one time he came through, and it's just like right to the leg. And then I do remember I just put my shield behind my back, and I was just going like this, and I was just waiting for an opening. And I think I don't remember if I fought the whole rest of that round like that, but I tried to stay like I was just like thinking of going in a straight line, front and back. Like I have that video where I say medieval footwork doesn't matter in longsword, but it does in all the other stuff. I was just gonna fight him on a straight line. And I was just waiting every time I saw I had an opportunity. Like no shield. Instead of standing like this. Or more of a target, because he had such a reach. The guy was like, if I'm this tall, like his helmet was probably up here. So I thought, all right, like hit and move, hit and move. Hit and move and not be like this, like a target. I don't know, it worked. Last time I fought Buckler, I fought left-handed. It was different, losing. Ooh, yeah, it's a good, it's a good thought. I need to get a second set. I bought some Febreze to spray in this today. All right, right foot forward, and I make sure I'm blocking my head. That's just my thing. Swing, block head. If I'm swinging this way, I usually behind my shield, bring it up. Is that too loud? My shoulder is actually getting a little worn out. Ooh, we're almost at a half hour. No. So Buckler, and this one is only I don't know if it's full body. I have to look. That's the thing. Like so many different leagues, different things. Last Buckler event I did, they told me it was knees up. Fingers were a target though. There's no Buckler punching. You can push with it. You can't punch with it. And it wasn't a point like if you jab somebody with your Buckler. That's like the last one I was at. I'm pretty sure at Arnold, it's going to be like, no Buckler strikes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be full body, which includes fingers for targets. Actually, at the hotel, because usually just me, or sometimes, well, I put my outfit on the heater, right?
Yeah.
And then I use the fan in the heater in the hotel room to blow through it and dry it out. So like, yeah, like a fan. But I put it so that the sleeves here, the air goes up through the sleeves. Nothing crazy with longsword today. It's just going through the motions. Last workout of the year, just making sure that I get some kind of a workout today. All right, that's a half hour. We're probably gonna get ready to get going here soon. What time do you want to leave? Couple hours. So that is my half-hour workout for today. Yeah, and you know what's funny too? The last one I went to, actually, this happened 2 years ago at Carnage. And these are marshals that aren't new. And I specifically asked, do one-handed strikes count for points? And the guy told me no. I was like, all right, well then I won't bother. No. I forgot. I did a one-handed strike from like distance, and it was a good one. And then after the round, I asked him, the one-handed strikes count? And he said no. I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't do them. And then afterwards, Lawrence was like, oh, they count. I was like, well, your marshal told me they didn't. And I saw someone in the other list doing one-handed strikes, and they counted. It's not like a huge make or break thing, but like from a distance, especially like separating, my arms are real tired. And sometimes instead of just coming down and hit them like that, like I actually like to step back and get so much range. Like that's a pretty hard strike from here compared to if I was. This is two-handed. Can't reach them one-handed. I can reach them on separating. So all the time I get up there, I'm like, what's it? I was like, are fingers targets? No. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, I do have to cut it short. I might be on to not tomorrow, the next day. So 2 days from now should be the next big workout for Carolina Carnage. I just want to get on, like it's like a gimmick thing too. You know, last workout of the year. Maybe someone might watch it because of that. All right. Yeah. Hey, and good luck if you're out there working all this time, and stay safe. Happy New Year. I'm sure it's probably not the best weather working out there on you're building something, right? Yeah, we're going to get ready to go here pretty soon. So thanks for tuning in for the last workout of the year. It's kind of lame, but you know, that's what it is today. Yeah. Point counters and buckler are horrible too. I don't know how many times you're out there, right? And you're like, isn't that fun? Like, don't you have 5? Should I have 5? Happy New Year, John. Oh, all right, you too, Chapley, and Happy New Year. You have a good day. But yeah, the buckler people are the worst when they're counting it. And I have a bad habit too sometimes. If someone hits me, and I'll be like, especially in the lightsaber duels. Sometimes I'll be like, you know, like they got me. I do lightsaber duels sometimes, right? It's like being too honest. All right. So yeah, everybody, happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have obviously some more stuff here in 2024.